Hey guys, this is AFS Alarm 777 of the Game Release Studios bringing to you another episode of Pokemon Leaf Green. In the last episode we did something, I think it was take down Silph. Yeah, we took down Silph. And in this episode I did a little pre-recording prep. First off, I bought items and we should never need to purchase anything ever again. I also, do we have a specific bag for... Yeah, bought a crap ton of Ultra Balls. For a reason we'll be finding out soon. And the one thing I want to do is I want to come down here. We have 3 rare candies and then one of a ton of stat/move boosting items. So what I want to do is I want to spam all 3 of these rare candies on Hoopla. By the way, I've named some of my Pokemon now. I've named my Jolteon Minato after one of my favorite characters in one of my favorite shows. And he's basically this really awesome guy. So I gave him an awesome name like I promised. This is Little Mac. Recently popular from Smash Bros. I did know about Punch-Out before Smash came out and made Little Mac even more popular. But I just felt it was fitting because he's a puncher. And Nintendo. And then we got Franck. I didn't really know what to name this guy, and I recently watched a kind of a Let's Play of WarioWare, the launching Franks, and there's this yellow Franck, and I was remembering him when I was thinking of this guy, so I named him Franck, and that's that. So Hoopla is getting 3 levels from this. That way, he will be the bare minimum of caught up with the rest of the team. Alright, so Hoopla, level 36. Perfect. I think I wanted to hold out on using those, but whatever. Alright, so PP up. I'm gonna hold on to it, actually. Yeah, hold on to it. So, Protein, physical attack stat. Oh. Let's give that to... Well, you know what? Baron is automatically going to have a really insanely high one. Little Mac needs a little help since he's focused more on defenses. So we'll give him that. Alright. And Calcium, special attack. We're going to give that... Okay, Franck, I know you're a physical attacker, but you need to become a little more special oriented. Alright. Carbos, speed, I know who that's going to. Well, you know what? Minato is incredibly fast already. So let's just get Ari going a little bit faster. Alright, a Zinc special defense. I really can't think of anyone to give this to, so it's going to Hoopla. Ari's already insanely up there with the special defense. Alright, so Iron. I really don't have a really big wall kind of Pokemon. So I'll give this one to Hoopla as well. There we go, and our team is all medicated, I would say. And here we are in Saffron Gym. The way this works is teleporters. That's about it. So there are a total of, let's see, this place is set up in a 3x3 square. One of them has the gym leader, the center one specifically, and then one of them is the entrance that doesn't have any at all. So, 9 minus 2 is 7 trainers that we're going to fight before we fight the gym leader. I don't know that I'll get to the gym leader in this episode simply because I got so many trainers to fight and they have a bunch of Pokemon. Not to mention the amount of times I'm going to have to go back and heal. Because remember, I don't have anything that resists Psychic. I'm just... halfway super effective, because I don't get stabbed for it, I just get the super effective. Alright, Slowpoke. They're going to have a lot of Slowpoke. Let me go through the majority of the Pokemon you're going to find here, while I'm biting Slowpoke. You're going to find Slowpoke in its evolved form. You're going to find actually a couple Ghost types in Haunter and Ghastly. You'll also find plenty of Kadabras. And you'll find a... No, there's 2 of them. There's 2 Mr. Mimes that you'll find. And then there's the gym leader, which we'll get to her when we come. Alright. So bite. I may want to do a Dragon Rage because another bite isn't going to kill. And we'll see how far Dragon Rage takes it down. I mean, we got really high HP by now, so I'm not so sure. It looks like Dragon Rage is doing about the same amount of damage as the rest of my attacks are. Specifically on tanky Pokemon like Slowbro. So I think we're at the point where getting rid of Dragon Rage would not be a devastation. Alright, hold on, I had a map pulled up. Here it is. Alright, just because I want to make sure I get to everyone. This should lead me to the top right. There we go. So we'll take this guy on. And next, I want to go there, and we'll have the right side completely done. Alright, got Johan. He's got a Kadabra. That Intimidate is not going to do really anything for me. Alright, almost there. So I recommended that you do Fuchsia Gym first, simply because fighting poison types is not as hard as fighting psychic types. To be completely honest, the gym leader of this gym and the gym leader of Fuchsia Gym have around the same level of Pokemon. You're going to find them around the 40s. So the reason I wanted to go down there first... Oh, that's disabled. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, Strength. I wanted to go down there first because I find it easier to fight poison types because psychic types really just don't have that many weaknesses in this game. I mean, sure, we got Bite and Pin Missile, but I don't have Stab on either of those. And even if I did train up my Blastoise that I would have had, that would have just been one more person that could use Bite. Still no same type of attack bonus. And really, you don't understand how useful same type attack bonus is until it's gone. Once you lose the ability to have that, you just start understanding, like, I really wish I had that. So right here, Baron is trying to learn Hydro Pump. I want to show this off because Hydro Pump is one of the strongest water-type moves in the game with 120 power and 80 accuracy. I'm kind of interested in learning this, and I think I'm going to, since I mentioned that Dragon Rage really isn't doing all that much anymore compared to what I could be doing with everything else. So it may be a bit redundant to have Hydro Pump, but I'll just bring out Hydro Pump when I'm wanting to do a ton of damage to a specifically physical tank. Like if I run up against another Weezing or something. Alright, so I want to go here and we'll have the right side completely done. Alright, I looked up at my camera, saw 8 minutes and assumed it was 18. And I was going to be really, really shocked. Alright, so who we got here? Tyrone. Alright, so Mr. Mime, there's Mr. Mime I mentioned. It is currently Sunday, to get on a different topic of just things to say. I am uploading my video right now. It is at 94%, but I don't really take it that way. It usually says, like, oh, 94%, even though once it gets to 100, it's going to have to process. And processing is kind of hit or miss with me. It'll happen in either 5 minutes or 20 minutes, and it doesn't really matter the length of the video. It just will take a long time to process. And remember, I don't edit, so that can't have anything to do with it either. And you know, it is spring break now for me, so I should look into editing some videos. What I think I'll do is, I've been wanting to, since it's spring break, again, I'm mentioning this again, I've been wanting to check out what's been going on with my Okami Let's Play. And if I can salvage it, because it's kind of in rough shape with a couple of the videos being lost, I'm pretty sure. Because I put them on my old laptop, and my old laptop kind of crapped out on me. I could try to salvage them, putting them on a USB drive and transferring them one by one to my newer laptop. But even then, I'm not going to get a whole lot out of it. Right here should take me to the center. Yeah. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to figure out what all I've uploaded of Okami onto YouTube and then check out what videos I have. If I don't have all of the content, then I'm just going to have to re-record. Which is fine by me, because Okami is not necessarily my favorite game, but I really, really do like it. It's kind of a spin-off Zelda game. I understand it's a standalone game, and it's kind of not fair to compare it to Zelda, but that's what I see it as. It really feels like a spin-off Zelda to me. Although the side quests are few and far between. I mean, sure, you can help people, but they're just like quick little actions to do. Most everything you do is for story progression. Most everything I'm going to do is for story progression, because if you try to get 100% in that game, you're going to be there for a very long time. So right now it seems like I'm breezing through this gym, but once I get to Sabrina, he just mentioned, that's the gym leader, Sabrina, we're going to have a rough time, because they haven't really been able to do a number on Baron, really. And Baron's just kind of munching them up. May take a little while longer for Slowbro because I got rid of that Dragon Rage. But, still. That's not good. You know what? Use Strength. Alright. Really? Alright. I'll use Strength again, because it'll just finish it off. See, Dark is a special move, so it's just funny that he used a special defense move. Alright, I want to take this one. And it will lead me to the left middle, so I can fight this chick. And the bottom right should take me to the bottom left corner of the building. So here's Haunter. You know, Ghost is a physical type in this game. Strangely enough, I would think Ghost would be special. So that Intimidate may be helping. I don't know what kind of moves he's carrying, because Shadow Ball is kind of few and far between. I'm not even sure it was in this game, because I know it came around second generation, or was it? Or am I saying second generation because it came around fourth and I played the remake of second gen? Is that what I'm thinking of? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, you're not going to find a whole lot of Shadow Balls. Well, hold on. Shadow Ball is in third generation. This is a third generation game, because I remember the animation for it in Pokemon Emerald. When you fight one of the bosses that uses Ghost-type Pokemon, she spams Shadow Ball a lot, and it does quite a bit of damage. I don't know. I'm thinking too much into this over one move. Point is, you're not going to find Shadow Ball a lot, and Shadow Ball is really the only move that's worth mentioning of Ghost type. I mean, you could talk about Astonish, and you could talk about Nightshade, but they're really just not worth anything. Alright, let's check out this Hydro Pump move. Nice. See, Baron's special attack isn't that low. So if you were worried that 3 of his 4 moves are... I think I went in the wrong one. Yeah, I did. I want to go up and then to the right. Yeah, here we go. If you're worried about Baron because 3 of his 4 moves are special, don't worry. His special attack is decently high. I'm curious what it actually is, honestly. Summary. Oh, back. Okay, special attack 53. Comparatively to what a special attack should be looking like, it's actually terribly low. But still, he's managing to do quite a bit of damage just because he's Baron. And Baron is an excellent Pokemon. I'm actually curious when he learns a certain move that I'm thinking of that is kind of mean to put on him. Because I want to have space when that move comes. In fact, I may just get rid of Hydro Pump. Because Hydro Pump is an awesome move, but there's an even more awesome move that benefits his high physical attack. That being a normal type move. Most of you knowing what I'm talking about by now. I know he learns it in later games, so I'm not so sure about earlier. Alright, so I need to get there. How do I get there? There. And then I need to take down here. And then this one. Got it. Okay, so I'm going to save here. I'm not really concerned with losing, but just when it's a hard boss fight, I like to save. Alright, let's go, Sabrina. I had a vision of your arrival. I have had psychic powers since I was a child. I started when I can't speak or read. I started when a spoon, carelessly tossed, bent. I dislike battling, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. So you're a gym leader, but you dislike battling. Oh, okay. So we got Sabrina. She starts with a Kadabra, level 38. This thing can be pretty powerful, but if you fought blue with no problems, you shouldn't have any problems with this guy, because his Alakazam was stronger than this. It's just going to be a 2-hit unless she spams Recover. Alright, here comes Future Sight. Future Sight is going to be kind of dangerous. Not as much as Psychic, but it can be dangerous. If you heard that, that was my Wii U going off, alerting me to the release of Mario Party 10. Yeah. Not really interested in Mario Party 10. I do want to see the return of the old-fashioned Mario parties with walking around, 20 coins in hand, buying a star. That's what I want to see. So anyway, we're going to go to Ari here, because that Future Sight's coming. I know it is. It's not as strong as it is in later games, but it's still decently strong. So it's going to be 2 hits in 1 turn. And I want to make sure I'm able to handle that with high special defense. Really what Mr. Mime is here to do, I believe, is just set up a Reflect and a Light Screen. And the Barrier. What does Barrier do? Defense. But it's only for Mr. Mime. So it's really not all that helpful since I'm spamming Flamethrower here. I'm really hoping to trip him up with that confusion so he doesn't get too tanky with Reflect and Light Screen. But he's just spamming Barrier, which isn't going to help him against my Flamethrower. And even if I lose Ari, I got plenty of other special attackers. And Baton... Oh! I see what's going on here. He's setting up physical defense, and then he's going to use Baton Pass. Usually when you switch out, all your stats go away. But if you use Baton Pass, it allows you to switch your Pokemon into another and gives them those stats. So right here we have Venomoth. Venomoth is a bug poison type. It comes from Venomoth. However, it knows plenty of psychic types type moves for some reason. Oh! I did not know that. So, if it has a status ailment, such as confusion, I don't know about paralyze, burn, and all that, but one of the unspoken status ailments, such as confusion, it does transfer over, as well as the stat plus and reductions. That's pretty nice. But with the super effective here, this shouldn't last long. Yeah, one more hit and it's done. And it may just finish it off right now. Yeah. That's it for Venomoth. Oh no, the high defenses saved it. So here comes the Hyper Potion. It'll heal up. Does not get rid of the confusion automatically though, so we'll see if it snaps out or if it stays confused. Oh, so close. And she's just going to use another Hyper Potion. So this is good. I'm making her waste all her Hyper Potions by almost one-shotting one of her Pokemon. Usually they... Oh wow, that RNG. This thing does not have Levitate, so if you're interested in using a ground-type move, then go for it. Even though it's clearly flying in the air, and it should have Levitate at the very least, it doesn't. Alright, so let's see. Mr. Mime, we're going to send out... I think I'm going to save Baron for the last one. We're going to send out Minato. I forgot to check if Bug is a physical move or a special move. Because I know Jolteon specifically is good with special attack compared to its physical attack. It doesn't matter because Mr. Mime was already that low. But either way, I'm curious to know. Just to see if Pin Missile is doing a good amount of damage or not. So here we have Alakazam. Alakazam is the big boss Pokemon that she has. There's a reason I went to fight Koga first, and this is the reason. Because if I fought her with the levels that I had against Koga, I'm not so sure about winning. With this one, I'm pretty sure. I mean, she's going to stack special attack and special defense. So I can just... I'm going to flip over to Strength now. Here comes Psychic. That's really going to hurt. Yeah, that hurts a lot. Okay! That is not even a crit! Wow. Should have been using Strength from the beginning. On Alakazams and Kadabras at the least. This loss shocks me, but a loss is a loss. I admit, I didn't work hard enough to win. Your victory has earned you the Marsh Badge. And $4,300! Heck yeah! Alright, so this went a little over just because she spammed potions. But either way, we get the TM for Calm Mind, which will raise our special attack and special defense. So it's pretty nice, but in the next episode, we're going to be moving on from Saffron. Where we go from here, now that Fuchsia and Saffron are done? Well, how about we just find out? I'll see you guys next time.